Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
My name is Chief Ayiri, Mami, the Ologbojere of Warri Kingdom.
My Niger daughter, me I love my Niger daughter. Come see my Niger daughter. Back come, I say my Ayiri, hello, my Niger daughter.
You know, when I always speak on core values and our heritage, people will not understand. Shekiri will always say, some of you will not understand that Adi. I want to explain it in English. Shekiri will say, not how long you live on this earth, you have pieces of cloth. Some Shekiri might be 80 years today, but the role I've played within our palace and our tradition, some of them have not been able to even step an inch. So where I'm talking, I'm speaking like an authority. I think some of us here have seen maybe like 3 Olu. Erejua, the second. Atuachi, the second, whom I served under. Then Ikenwali. Everybody keep to their religion. One will not force one. You must follow me in my religion or my belief. So Atuachi the second was a Christian. He did not take part in any traditional activity. So I served under Atuachi. So and I can speak about Atuachi the second. I was very active. The few period I worked with him. Ikenwali came in. He did everything as a traditional king. So I can equally speak too on that. You understand? So for me, for anybody in Shekiri, all communities have the way they live their life. Not the way they bury people in Ubrodo. That's how they bury people in Okiri. Not the way they bury people in Okiri. That's how they bury people in Ureju. But we have Shekiri. So you can't just wake up in the morning. One man just wake up in the morning with a sword, go to somewhere, go to people's shrine, go to their traditional home, and you want to go there with olive oil and do all sorts of things. And the people are saying, no, you can't do this. If you are a Christian, stay in your palace. There's church in the palace. Worship in your palace. If you say you are Ulu. But you can't go to people have their own belief. And they are still Christian in Ugbodo. They are Muslims in Ugbodo. You can't force me to follow your religion.
Come see my Niger daughter. Back come, I say my Ayiri, hello, my Niger daughter.
If there's problem in Shekiri, I have to go as Ologbojere to go and speak to the gods. Generally, that's what I do when there's Olu on the throne. That's part of my function. So on this day, I went there to offer prayer. And what did I say? I went there to offer prayer to say, our ancestors and the Ogiame you see today that we're answering this, Oba Omi, Oba Oki, is from the water and also of the land. Wealth is from water, as Shekiri will believe. And I said, the Shekiri today, there is no peace. Please come and give us peace. And I went further to say, we don't have a king at the moment. Come and give us a king that will give us peace. Our crown is missing. One cannot buy crown for his throne. Jeremiah, please come and help us to locate where our crown is. I don't know what I've done. When Atuache the second was to be crowned, the only thing we worship in Chekiri, not the human being. We worship the crown. I grew up meeting my father with Atuache the second. If they are going to Ode Chekiri, if my father is to the crown, he doesn't want anybody to come close. They see the crown as the Olu. So that was what I actually went there for. And it now becomes an issue. I don't know why it's an issue. I will not, because I think I've actually done that before. Before I left my home, I consulted our ancestors. Should I go to that place? The answer was, just go, but you see what will happen. So I was aware. And when I get there, you see, when I wake up in the morning and people say, oh, you went to the palace, but you knelt down. I said, I'll just laugh. I said, there are things you people don't understand. That place in that palace that anybody will sit is the Chekiri altar. The Chekiri sees the Olu as their God. It's like you going to church. Even when there is a fake pastor, you can touch the altar. So to me, I knelt in our altar, not for him. I respected those so that they will not say, I'm the one that doesn't want peace. But that day, I actually believed that our forefathers are not sleeping. And I knew that the ancestors and the Almighty God, they are actually at work. When I got there, before that day, I don't talk. Whatever that has happened, I don't talk. I kept quiet. I'm just silent. I have to stomach everything. But after that day, they told me to start speaking, to let the Chekiri know what is going on. And after that day, a lot of Chekiri now realized that I'm not the problem. Because I went there, I knew that they don't understand. So, to me, I've told everybody that cares to know that I will not attend any peace meeting any longer. There's no peace anywhere now. There's no what? Peace anywhere. The table of peace has been broken on the 16th of April. And it was not broken by man, it was broken by our ancestors. And they have spoken. And I can see that my ancestors are actually with me in everything I'm doing. So that's why my hands are clean. Where you have over, 70 chiefs. I played on their intelligence and said, look at the letter they use introducing someone to me to be Olu. And they all said no, apart from two persons. This person does not meet the criteria. I went to the kingmakers and they said no, this person does not meet the criteria. Then some person came to my house and said, no, you must do this. I said, but is that what the law says? Yes, the person you people are talking about is my friend and my brother. I don't have anything against him, but this is our core value. This is not being a Loguchere. If you do the right thing and say, you don't come to the palace tomorrow, I don't care. I stay in my house. Jamie, they didn't go to the palace for 25 years. After the crowning of Atuache II. It doesn't change him from who he is. I'm Ayiri. I don't know when they struggle to say, if you give somebody God call them any name, even call them Olu, call them anything. They will be the one struggling to tell people, what's it called? You know, saying Olu Council. I don't need in Warri to introduce myself. I think I've made that known to everybody. That the issue is not about me being a Ologbocheri. The issue is about our core value and our heritage. What we are going to leave for our children.
Hello, my Niger daughter. Me, I love my Niger daughter.
One cannot just wake up and tomorrow they will say, oh, you know that time in 2011, it was protests we used in making Olu. I can remember one of the person you are talking about, his uncle. They asked him, how did you get to this level? He said, Chekri had their own NSACs. To me, that day I wept. He said, Chekri had their own NSACs. I wept. How is it so bad that we got to this level where we have one of the best lawyers in this country is Chekiri. We are talking of one of the best engineers in this country is Chekiri. Doctors, Chekiri. Former governor. We sit and condone illegality. My God. May God forbid and our ancestors. And come and tell me to partake in illegality because I said no. You say they must crucify me. Me, I will stand for that. It's not all about Ologbocheri. You cannot force me to do the wrong thing as far as Chekri is concerned. You cannot. I'm so ashamed of myself when I see intellectuals sitting in one place saying, oh, they should go and talk to Ayiri. Haba. They don't talk to themselves. They don't even ask themselves, what is actually the problem? What do I do with Ologbocheri? Where do I go to? Which business place do I go to? Telling people I'm Ologbocheri of Warri so that they can award job for me. What would that bring to my table? All I do is to protect my heritage. You cannot come and destroy my heritage. You will come, you want to change our symbol. It's not possible, I will not agree. I will fight that with my life. Change my symbol? The sword and the crown? No. You don't just wake up and go and give a carry to somebody that does not come from the family. Oshodi. You check the person. You wake up in the morning, you said, what has never happened in Chekiri? You can't take one title from one person and go and give to another person. No. I was a chief in the palace when AKUGHA II said he doesn't want to answer Ogiame. That was in 2013, 2014. That the name Ogiame is demonic. Chekiri said, there's no, Baba said he doesn't want to answer Ogiame. I was part of those that fought against him. I was a little boy. At the same time, he's chief in the palace. I don't disobey Olu, but when it comes to my core value, and some of the chiefs went to him and said, all those things you are seeing outside, it's been organized by Ayiri. A lot of them thought he was going to kill me, or he was going to banish me out of the, or he was going to say, Ayiri, you are no longer a chief. Because he knows, even when he said he's a Christian. Oh, they say Baba has spoken. Some of them say that those are the same praise singer today. Baba has spoken. I say Baba has not spoken anything. Ours is Ogiame. That's what we met. And we must call him Ogiame. When they had a closed door meeting, the Chekiri was say, okay, that's the Jagba. Like what Yoruba would say, let's use the jabba to look at it. So say, you can say, Alaji Udeji. And say, you can say, Ogiame. We will get to the palace and we were to greet AKUGHA II. When after some little resolution and said, okay, we should open the gate. Who wants to call him Ogiame? Should call Ogiame. Who wants to call Oshudeji? Should call Oshudeji. When I got there, when it was my turn, everybody was looking at me. Ogiame! That is me for you. And some other people picked courage and they followed up and greeted Ogiame. I can see some of them are still alive today, some hypocrites, praise singers. We are saying, Oshudeji. Today you are chatting Ogiame now. If some of us did not stand firm, today there's nothing like Ogiame in Warri Kingdom. Would have been Oshudeji. Why did you not say it's a pharmacy? My friend, if you want to tell people who does not understand, you can go and tell them, not me, Chief Ayiri, Mami, the Ologoje of Warri, who have sat inside the chamber, the secret realm, to pray on behalf of Chekiri. You can go and tell that to just those common chiefs. Not me now.
My people hear me again. My Niger Delta. Me, I love my Niger Delta.
I was not in Okere at that moment, so specifically I can't tell you what actually transpired at Okere, but after several hours, we heard that people were shot and they were rushed to hospitals, various hospitals in Warri. Some were macheted, and those were the issues, and those were what actually happened. But we later know that they said there was an event at Okere that I don't know, that some persons in Okere, some group had an event, and the other group, you understand? I don't know how they got their clashes, because I can't believe that I will be going to my house. I have to mobilize outsiders, mobilize different people to come and fight in my own home. You understand? As if I'm leaving this home now, I have issue with my wife. The first thing I have to do is to resolve the problem so that I can have peace at home. I can't be going outside seeking for award, seeking for different nomination, and the essence of all those awards showing that the traditional ruler is keeping peace at home. His home is on fire. That is not a good leader.
My people hear me again. My Niger Delta. Me, I love my Niger Delta.
I don't know whether there is a loop, because it's something you know about, you talk about. As far as I'm concerned, the Chekiri hasn't gotten an Olu. So if we had one, then that means there was issue. But I don't know, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't think there's an Olu. That's up to me, as Ologoje of Warri. I don't think there's one.
My people hear me again. My Niger Delta. Me, I love my Niger Delta.
Very simple issue. In 2015, I wasn't Ologoje. I was not Ologoje in 2015. Anybody that called himself Olu today would have been Olu in 2015. I wasn't Ologoje. But the elders said, no, look at the laid down procedure. So what now happened in 2021? Has anything changed? So to me, the problem in Okere is the wrong foundation that has been laid by some group of persons. And when you wake up in the morning, you want to intimidate people. You know, let me tell you, once you are a fake general, you borrowed uniform and you put it on. You didn't go to NDA, or you are not a short service call. Let me just give you this example. And somebody now said, okay, I borrow you this uniform. Use this uniform for 10-15 minutes and bring it back. You will see the way I will be moving, beating people, because I don't know the rules and regulation. I'm not properly taught. So I should know that a genuine officer will not see people along the road and start beating them. But if somebody doesn't greet you, oh, don't you see me? Don't you know I'm an officer? You don't want to greet me. That's exactly what is happening in Chakiri. Because one did not follow the due process. So whatever that is happening today, to me, is a complex issue. So if I say you are not an Olu and you are Olu, you feel you are Olu, let somebody come and tell me I'm not Olu. I don't bother about it, because I know I went through due process. So if anybody needs to challenge me, the person should go to court. So to me, whatever that is happening in Chakiri today is the wrong foundation that has been laid, which I told them. And once you do that, you can never find peace until we go back to the drawing board and elders will come and start talking about the truth position of things and say things the way they are, and they don't need to play politics with the issue of their institution. No, don't bring politics into your tribal, into your institution. Somebody cannot just come and maybe because of money, because of the hunger, and you want to destroy our rich heritage. And that's what some of us have laid our life for, to preserve, to fight for, to stand for, to push for. So to me, whatever that is happening today is just people shying away from the basic fact, the truth. Until we go back and speak the truth, that's the only way we can find peace. I'm somebody that promotes peace loving. And Okere people are peace loving people. That's the central of Warri. So to me, one will not want what has brought Warri to where we are, crisis, to repeat itself in Warri any longer. I will not subscribe to any fight in Warri. And if anybody is loyal to me and is loyal to me, maybe he believes in what I believe and what I stand for, not because of money, but because of our core value as Chakiri and our heritage, I don't think that needs fight. Because the issue on ground has to do with our heritage and our core value. And like what I used to tell people, if today, what some of us are fighting today in Warri Kingdom are laid down procedure by our forefathers. And I can't sit here as Chief Ayiri Mami and one person will wake up in the morning, they want to turn things over. You cannot install a king with crisis or through protest. You cannot get a president of a country through a protest. You know, in any country there's always constitution. In any association there's always, guideline, bylaws that you must follow. In any meeting, association, there must be a bylaws. That's how it is in any tribe. So one must be law-abiding. One must keep to the bylaws. One must keep to the constitution. So me, as an individual, I don't do things on my own. I don't do outside the ambit of the law.
come, my people hear me again. Hello, my Niger Delta. Me, I love my Niger Delta.
This whole issue started before Asiwaju in 2023. This whole issue started before you see NSA, you see all this. And I will not even take this issue before those people. I will not even use it to go and bug them. Because I have issues that will impact on my people that I need to discuss with them. I will not make that attempt and say my internal issue to go and start discussing it. It's those that doesn't have something doing that will be doing such. In 2023, we are aware where some person wrote that, oh, support Asiwaju. Before the next 24 hours, say, no, I'm not the one that wrote that. Before election, they had a meeting. Our son was going for Senate. They said, no, don't vote for our son. Why me? I stood. Even when I'm not a member of PDP, I said, vote for. It's not because it's my friend. I did negotiation on behalf of Chekiri in 2019. That is our turn for Chekiri to be senator. And Isoko agreed that he just three of us are from the same senatorial district. I led the delegation before Isoko and Ijo. They all agreed, but immediately they were called by AKUGHA. And some of our brothers joined them. And they said no, they said they should not vote for Udwan. I was not supporting Udwan because he was the best man, because he was an Chekiri man. If I said I'm Ologboche, I should be able to protect my people. So if one is Olu, he's supposed to, first of all, his first primary assignment is to protect his people. At the end of the day, in 2023, our sister, her husband was contesting. These same said people said they should go and work for Obi. While I was going from gate to gate, begging them. Today they want to go to the villa and sit. They want to go to this place. You want to reap what you don't sow. Destroying people. That will not work. Our ancestors will not take it. To me, I'm very confident of myself. I sit at home. I don't bother myself. The only good thing I said today, I said, oh, I fought a battle because I believe that the man in question, if he's the president, our people will benefit from it. That's it. So that's my kind of person. So if you see them now, Okowa, I even supported them to say, oh, I give you recognition. They shared their vote. You know, they Chekiri. They were calling us. Oh, he said that you vote for obedient to. Today, you people want to come and open mouth. Asiwaju did not give us minister. Asiwaju did not give this.
Come, my people hear me again. Hello, my Niger Delta. Me, I love my Niger Delta.
Don't be fighting over nothing. You people went on, you even established a radio station. All is to ensure that they use that radio station to decide. No, don't greet Ayiri. Oh, if Ayiri give you water, don't take. It's when you announce, don't give Ayiri, don't greet Ayiri, people even come to my place. I don't understand. You don't know that something, you say, oh, it's because of surveillance. They have the biggest. What they have, I don't have it. What is in their possession, I don't have it. They say, oh, it's because of surveillance that is, oh, it's because of this. Before surveillance, I told you people that I was not going to be part of, and people still supported me. Those that knows the truth. It will be the first time our palace will not support our daughter or our sons. This is the first time. As an equal Chekiri man, who believes in the tradition and our core value. Whatever a Chekri man is doing, that is what I will support. Let it be for good and the interest of Chekri.
Inside the Niger Delta,